Huh?
Just waiting, hold on. Why you got your stuff as fade and phase? Why don't you change it?
I don't know.
Why don't you change it? Oh no.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. There it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
To throw his car. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Now Carr. Baker with a pick. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And we'll get a couple here down to the 22. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Able to power through. His throw incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives you something. Give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Able to find Kirk complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Carr. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The Cardinals' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Raiders on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Now it's Wilson. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
This throw caught left side, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the gun, here's Watson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Out of the gun, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
First down, Cardinals.
Now Watson. Oh, the ball is in. Watson lost it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Watson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw is Watson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Carr now to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. Going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr is going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
9 yards.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing his car on third down. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. And Allen's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up first and 10 now. Again, it's Carr. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Field goal, 3-0 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and 10 now from the 27. McCaffrey on the toss right. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Watson off the bootleg. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 1st down, Carr. Dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. On a good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
A shotgun snap for Watson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the gun, Watson. Reception here by Ruggs. Touchdown, Cardinals. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take advantage of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brought down at the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a wall sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Yeah, he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. The Raiders on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35 on second down, Carr, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Shotgun now for Carr. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Carr completes it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
To throw is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Patrick Queen. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. Get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now it's Watson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Donta Thompson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.